On Monday, I told you that the deadlift was exposing a deeper problem, and today I am going to name it. It's not your lower back, it's your hips. Most men over 50 have hips that stopped working properly years ago. They just don't know it yet because their lower back has been covering for them for the whole time. That ends today. Here's how it happens. You spend decades sitting at a desk, in a car, on a couch. Your hip flexors shorten and tighten like old rubber bands, and your glutes switch off, and your hips, the most powerful mobile joint in your body, become stiff and weak and far less capable than they were meant to be. But your body adjusts. It doesn't just let that happen. And that adaptation is the problem. Now, that's not an injury. That's a compensation pattern. And compensation patterns always get worse until you break them. Do it long enough, and tight hips becomes chronic lower back pain, limited range of motion, and movement that you don't even recognize anymore. This isn't age, it's compensation, and there is a big difference. Age is just a number, but sitting for years, that's a debt, and your body is collecting. The good news is mobility responds to input. Give your hips the right stimulus consistently, and they wake right back up again. Not because you're 25, but because your biology will respond in your favor when you stop fighting it. The goal is not to move like you're 25. The goal is to keep moving at 55 and 60 and 70. That's the standard that we're after. Before we get into the fix, here's a quick test. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Lower into a deep squat and hold for 10 seconds. If your heels lift off the ground, your knees cave in, or you have to grab something for balance, your hips are already behind. That's not failure. That's data. And data tells you exactly where to work. Here's what actually moves the needle. First, walk daily, 20 to 30 minutes. Not to burn calories, not for cardio, but to keep your hips moving. Most men over 50 spend far more time sitting than moving. Is the input their hips are starving for. Second, the daily bodyweight hip hinge. Stand tall and push your hips back like you're closing a drawer with your butt. Keep a neutral spine and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Hold for 2 seconds at the bottom, then reset. 3 sets of 10 every day. This teaches your hips how to load and extend properly. And third, deep squat holds. Feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. Lower down and breathe deeply into your hips and groin. Now start with 30 seconds and aim to build up to 2 minutes over the next 6 months. If you need support, hold onto a door frame, squat rack, or countertop. This is one of the fastest ways to restore the range of motion that sitting stole from you. And here's the part nobody talks about. These are not rehab exercises for broken men. These are maintenance exercises for men who refuse to fade. The difference between the 65-year-old who moves well and the one that doesn't isn't just genetics. It's 10 minutes a day consistently. That's the grind. And that's why this isn't really about training. It's about you being able to get up from the floor, load your own luggage, walk up a hill with your kids, play with your grandkids, stay physically capable for the people counting on you. That capability doesn't disappear overnight. It leaks away slowly. And tight hips are usually where the leak starts. If you're committed to protecting that freedom for yourself and for the people that you love, that's why I created the 3 C's framework. Create a compelling future, commit to that future and collaborate to accomplish it. The link is below. Take 60 seconds and just check it out. This is BJ reminding you that age is just a number, but your hips are real. Take care of them. Your lower back will thank you. Keep punching.